So this lady produces over 20 barrels of palm kernel oil from inside this her small factory here that she just newly opened few days ago. And just watch, you're going to see exactly how she produces this oil from scratch and how she also transfers the oil from here to her customers. This particular factory, she built it in Ogun State, just a young girl. Now watch. So you can see the pumping machine there, and you can see the container that came to pick the oil from her factory. And this is the process of transfer. Now, there is something you're going to see that will amaze you. Keep watching. So these are the PKCs. They have also been loaded for transport. She has sold them. PKCs are you're going to see how the PKCs come out and how the palm kernel oil also come out. So the first thing is that she buys the palm kernels themselves, then she pours them into this machine here. This machine is used for drying them. You can see there are fire there. So it's used for drying it to enable the kernels and the machine to press more enough oil out of the nuts. Now, after they've dried properly, right? The next thing she does is that she takes them to the machine, which is this machine you see here. She recently installed this particular one. If you watch, everything about the machine here is electric. The coil, the blue coil, then that green one there is the gear of probably a spoiled gear from all these 911 big trucks. So the kernels are loaded in the machine, and once the machine turns on, the machine squeezes this kernel and then presses the oil out of the kernels, and you'll see the whole process. Just keep watching. Here is it. Now, these ones coming out from the front here are known as PKCs. Palm kernel cake, PKCs. Why the one coming out here is palm kernel oil, the oil they are looking for. Why these PKCs are also used for feeds for livestock, like piggery. Livestock generally, they use these palm kernel cakes for their feeds, and it is very nutritious for them. So in fact, it's a very high demanded commodity, as a matter of fact. And you can see how she produces the oil you saw right there. Now, there are some things this lady has also mentioned about the business. While a lot of people does not know about it, because it's actually very lucrative business, though it comes with its own stress. Her biggest challenge so far since she started, according to her, has been manpower. That's labor. People that could help her with the management of, like, the transfer of these kernels from the bag to the fryer, from the fryer to the machine. These are some of the challenges she's facing currently. Now, most people who would also want to ask, what exactly is the palm kernel oil used for? Okay, number one is that the palm kernel, in fact, palm kernel oil is so essential in the production of so many basic things that we use every day, like your creams, a lot of soaps, so many commodities you use every day, even toothpaste, a lot of them that you use every day was made using palm kernel oil. And this there is a very high demand for it, though a lot of people are not interested in business because they don't even know about it. Now, but you must remember that it comes with its own challenges, which measures on labor, space, because you definitely need a very big space where you can store the items, the kernels, the PKCs, and then the oils. And you also need security. You need a lot of capital, because this machine is actually expensive, and that machine is actually locally fabricated. That's a good news there. The machine that squeezes that stuff is locally fabricated, while the other one that does the frying too is also locally fabricated. So these are basically the things you need. And then if you live in a community where there are a lot of production of palm oil, then you are at a very high advantage, because you likely not be looking for raw materials for maybe too far. You can give it a try if you have interest in it, and if you like it, give it a try. I'm proud of this young lady. Good luck.